Hey, what's up, guys? I apologize if I look tired, fatigued, especially today. But I was laughing because it's like, well, to be honest, I've been looking like crap for the past several years. So, I feel especially tired, and I look especially tired today. But I'm doing really well, and I wanted to make another quick video. This is just an update, I guess, on how this week has been. I guess primarily the past 3 days. Today is currently Thursday, the 2nd of February, and of course, which will be the upload dates. I've been having really bad dry mouth, but I think it's from one of the issues I'll talk about in just a little bit, But yeah, I'm doing good. Really good, actually, for the most part, mentally. And I wanted to make a video. I feel that I've been making really good ground on making changes this week. And granted, this is such a short increment of time, so it's like, I can't be like, oh wow, I'm amazing. I've been eating better and exercising and doing this or that for like a few days, which I don't, but it's off to a really good start. And I don't think I really articulated or brought it up in my video that I made that was inspired. I guess I've been inspired, or I want to say reawakened, but I don't know, not to that extreme, but reinvigorated, I guess, and just taking a look at my life and just what's left of it. And I want it to be the best I can make it, and it's not just for me, so that involves making short-term sacrifices, so to speak, for long-term gains, which benefits others, versus how I've lived most of my life, which was short-term gains for long-term sacrifices. I mean, I saw immediate gratification, instant gratification with substances, but I won't go into that, although that actually is a pretty interesting topic. But this is just a quick recap video because I want to try to go to bed, try to go to bed and stay asleep. So, let's see, I guess. So yeah, I've been making positive changes. I did exercise on, I believe it was Tuesday. Oh man, my brain is just, yeah. It was Tuesday though. No, I know it was Tuesday. I did weightlift a little bit, which was nice. I have been at least avoiding eating like total crap. I'm not saying I'm eating totally clean. But at least it's not total crap. And I think one of the significant changes that I've really I've implemented and I really want to adhere to is I've had a bad habit over the past, I don't know, like 3 or 4 years, mostly, of waking up in the middle of the night and just eating a bunch of junk food. I do believe that I have sleep apnea, but and as a result, I wake up. I also tend to drink way too much water before bed. So either way, I there's times that I wake up multiple times. And for me, sometimes I'll eat a decent amount of just total crap, like 2 to 4 times in a night. which sucks because it's like, instead of just like getting up to go pee and then go back to bed, I'm losing sleep. I'm eating a whole bunch of calories at a time where it's like totally inappropriate in terms of your metabolism. You know, overnight you get your growth hormone released, and as far as I know, you know, like eating food and insulin spiking from that works against it. Sorry, I'm like all this scientific stuff, and I can't even explain it because my brain's so tired. But I don't even want to really try to explain it. But either way, it's bad for you. And then all those calories too, of course. And then just the fact that they're crap calories. You know, it's not unlike, well, it wasn't out of the realm of possibility, like when during one of the times that, you know, I wake up and eat to crush a whole pack of Oreos or crush a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's. Usually it's sweets that I crave more. And yeah, I'll just like consume tons of calories. So yeah, it's really bad for multiple reasons. So I've been avoiding that since like Sunday or Monday. And you would think, oh wow, shouldn't you be more well rested? One, it's gonna take time, but then two, I think I don't know if I've had like a gastrointestinal virus or if my body is rebelling against not getting crap food. But you know, without being TMI or too gross for people, for me, this doesn't bug me, but I've had a lot more gastrointestinal motility, so to speak. You know, symptoms that people take Imodium for. I'll leave it at that. And that's been going on like for the past, I don't know, like day and a half. Well, actually, I guess like 2 nights, because not last night, but the night before, it was starting to bother me like with cramps and a little bit of pain, but nothing too bad. But then, yeah, multiple bathroom trips yesterday, and leading up to put it lightly, I needed to clean all of my bed sheets today, and I had to wake up in the middle of the night and take a shower. Sorry guys, I know it's gross, but you know, if you're watching this, hopefully you kind of know to expect this by now. So sorry guys. But yeah, so what I'm getting at is, one, I've been dealing with that. So today I haven't really eaten. Well, the only thing I ate was, you know, like about 45, 60 minutes ago, which I'll get into. But I fasted for mostly pretty much all today. It wasn't necessarily intentional, but it was like, well, what's the point of eating if it's just going to run right through me? I did bike down to Walmart and get some Imodium, and particularly the liquid kind, so that way it can absorb it. Because it seemed, I had tablets, but it didn't seem to be doing anything. They might have just been swept out a little too quickly, so to speak. So, for the later half of like this afternoon, I've been pretty good in terms of that, after being well medicated. And there's a lot to unpack actually in this video, I suppose, in this, the way I'm detailing the experiences. But Yeah, so the latter half of today, I've been better, which was nice because I did take the opportunity to do it like just a very small ab workout. I mostly in my past when I was especially actively exercising way back when. I mostly do abs on the floor, like on a mat, crunches, leg lifts, bicycle, stuff like that. The with your legs. And so I did a little bit of that. I also did some push-ups with it. I did like a handful of regular push-ups for multiple sets, but then to try to get to like at least 8, I did go down to my knees to have an assisted push-up and did assisted push-ups, which I don't mind. I don't find embarrassing because it's like I haven't worked out in several weeks, and even then it's like I haven't really weightlifted seriously in years. Not since losing my job and going ham sandwich on all the nitrous and having nerve damage and stuff. So I'm just taking it slowly, especially considering the state of my body, my intestinal system. But I did some abs, did some push-ups with the intention of, I wanted to weightlift today, but the way this has been going, I didn't want to weightlift and mess it up or make it worse. So I was like, well, I'll just do abs. Everyone was like, well, maybe I can do push-ups too. I'm not, I'm not super sore. We'll have a protein shake to recuperate. Like a small protein shake, small. Afterwards, so it's like, okay, we'll do some push-ups. And then, so I'm going to do some weightlifting for the, I guess, opposite muscles, so to speak. I'm gonna do biceps, some curls, and then also some back, some like bent over rows and stuff like that, and then traps as well, so shrugs. Because those, when you do push-ups, I mean, you're using triceps, chest, shoulders, so essentially working out the other muscles. I should have just said that. But I want to do that tomorrow though, because it just, some exercise is not just for my physical health, but for my mental health. Hopefully my intestinal stuff is taken care of, and that's not going to be an issue. But yeah, so great changes there. Spent 13 minutes to talk about 2 different changes, or 2 different kind of few things. And then yesterday, I did get matched with a 4th peer through the organization I'm doing the recovery coaching through. I'm not going to say really anything other than was able to make contact with them yesterday, and we set up a meeting over the phone this morning, which we did have. It went really well. I'm really glad to be working with a 4th, not just because that will help with paying for rent in the future, but they seem like a very cool person. I'm really hoping that I can be of some support, maybe provide a little bit of a different perspective. I don't want to say too much. I like to keep things confidential. So yeah, I'm really stoked about that and how it went well. And so also today then, so it's nice. Oh man, it's nice. I have nice clean sheets. Everything's clean. Pillowcases, bed sheets, blankets. After I had worked out, a few hours after I worked out, I shaved and showered, so I'm nice and fresh. I have clean clothes because I did some clothes, and so because I do have some amount of money, I'm trying to be really resourceful with it. But I feel that because of the work I've done, at least for the past few days, I feel that it's warranted. And if it wasn't for this coupon, I wouldn't have done it. But on Uber Eats, there was a 40% coupon. And 1 month of a trial for their subscription service. So I had like way reduced fees for delivery on top of that. So I did order like a bento box from a place, which was really good. I still have some. I didn't eat much because I didn't want to upset myself. So it's like this week's been great. I mean, for the most part, I did, have a little difficulty. I'm not going to go into that. I essentially stayed in my own lane. I'll say that. And, I mean, it's been a good week. It's been a great day. I mean, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm incredibly grateful. The fact that I have money that I can pay, like I paid rent yesterday, which is like crazy. I haven't paid rent personally paid rent in like 3 years, dude. Like over 3 years. It's been a long time, which is so sad. It's so sad. But it's awesome that, I can finally have the opportunity to pay rent. And so I'm grateful I have a house to live in. I'm grateful I'm still in decent health, and hopefully will be on an upward trend of better health if I continue to adhere to these changes. I mean, I'm nice and fresh. The bed's nice and fresh, but like everything's just good to go. So I'm hoping I'll sleep well tonight, and which would be well needed. I meet with my mental health counselor tomorrow afternoon. I haven't seen her in a while because I had to cancel an appointment to see my PO due to schedule, and I won't go into that. But it's been a while, so I have a lot to talk about, especially with our housemate passing. So sorry guys, for the rambling, but it just it's bittersweet, because it's like it's so nice to enjoy these good days, and part of that is because of blessing and good fortune. I do believe in higher power. I do believe that accounts into a lot of this. Like there's a reason. Like I don't know. I guess I'll leave it at that. But it's like a part of it's my perspective too. Sorry, my monitor, which is now spazzing out. Is perspective. It's like it's a shame that with my mental health, my depression, that I get so depressed that I can't appreciate anything, and I have such a reduced ability to do self-care or just to do anything. Like, let's say I was super depressed. I might have gone right back to bed. I would just like rolled over and been like, oh, well, that sucks, and went to bed, not change my bed sheets. Probably not that extreme, but not do nearly as much as I did today. But it just sucks. It's like, if I had all this perspective and like this gratitude earlier in my life, I'd be in a different place. I would have hurt a lot less people, but at the same time, it's like things have unfolded as they have, and it's made me who I am. Obviously I didn't have this insights. I didn't have this perspective that I had years ago, so I try and keep that in mind, but it's just like sucks. And then also it's like bittersweet because it's like I know there's going to be not so great days, which is okay. I think what has helped me a lot is to more recently come to terms with the fact that there's, you know, not every day is going to be like a fantastic day. You know, every day can be a good day if, you know, you keep a good perspective and practice gratitude. But, I mean, not every day is like spectacular, like everything goes your way, like today. But at the same time, maybe that's just on my perspective. You know, if my perspective was like, well, I had gastrointestinal distress, I had just changed my sheets, I had to wake up early to call with a peer, you know, like, so today could have been a bad day. And then if I was in a bad mood from that, I wouldn't have worked out, and then maybe not have the energy to order food. It's just crazy, like, how much perspective makes a difference. But I'm gonna end. I think my ramblings are coming to an end. It's 7:43 p.m. right now. I'm looking forward to getting into bed, turning the lights off, watching maybe a little bit of something on YouTube, and hopefully get some good sleep. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for just watching, listening to me. And yeah, I don't know why, I just find this very therapeutic. I just really hope that, you know, well, I guess not even hope, like, I guess it's going more back to my roots, where it's like, this is just for me. This is like just beneficial for me. But if it helps other people, that's great too. You know, but I'm not doing this in hopes of like, oh, you know, maybe someone will listen to my insane ramblings and like benefit from it. So yeah, okay, all right. Now I need to end. I'm really bad at this. So thank you guys for watching. I do hope on making more content more consistently. So thank you all for those that watch, and of course that comment and like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.